Hi, this is Kimberly from Are You Awakening? And I am here to talk to you again about twin flames. But if you're looking for predictions or when yours is going to show up, this is not the video for you. This video was meant to plant a seed for people who really want to stop reproducing events in their past or stop ending up in the same kind of relationship that doesn't serve them. Okay? So this video is about you making changes in yourself, not looking out there for someone to come to you. So if you want to do that, let's go on and we're going to talk about boundaries. Okay? So you might sit across from me and say, you know, Kimberly, I've really been waiting a while for this person and I'm really working on myself. And I'm really starting to love myself and I'm still not understanding why this person isn't showing up. Well, I want you to go a little bit deep and it may make you cry, but I want you to think about boundaries. And what I mean by that is, I think the statistics now are 30% of the population has reported some kind of abuse. So imagine how many are afraid to report abuse. We're going to probably knock it up to about 60%. All said and done, that someone has experienced some kind of abuse in their early childhood or even now. All right? Abuse could be emotional abuse, it could be physical abuse, it could be sexual abuse. And what it all amounts to is someone taking advantage of you without your permission. This is a sticky subject because you are creating your reality, and the ultimate bigger part of you did bring this lesson to you. From a human perspective, we call ourselves victims because someone did something to us against our will, okay? The higher self had that will because the higher self wants you to learn a lesson. Now, I don't want to discount your pain if you feel pain because I've been abused. I get it. I felt the pain. I know what it feels like, okay? What I want you to think about here is if you really truly want to heal this part of you, you're going to look at your boundaries and you're going to look at now, how do you feel about someone taking pleasure from your body? Okay, that's a big subject. It's not a tiny question, right? It's something that you sit with and you contemplate. How do you feel about someone taking pleasure from your body? Because perhaps in the past, someone took pleasure from your body without your permission, your conscious permission. But now, when you get into a relationship, you're giving your body over to someone, but how do you feel about it? Right? There's a lot of unconscious stuff that may be going on under there that perhaps you haven't opened yourself up completely, surrendered completely to whatever partner you've had in your past. Okay? Or you mistrusted them and expected them to do something bad. Right? And so if you want to continue on in a healthy relationship, these are things that you're going to want to look at in yourself. It's your work. It's your time to look at yourself and say, those things were done to me. I understand that there's a lesson in it. It still hurts, no doubt about that. But it's time to take my power back. All right? Your power is what you do with your body now. Okay? Your lesson was learned. You experienced something that you didn't like. Definitely not fair, right? And what you learned from that is that you can love yourself. And that is something that propelled you forward and helped make you who you are. Okay? So the forgiveness has to come. Your perpetrator or whomever did these things to you, that's going to come. You don't ever have to say a single word to them. You can just forgive them because they were doing what they thought they needed to do at the time. Scummy as it was, whatever. But it helped make you who you are now, and there's always a lesson in that. Okay? So once you take your power back and you start loving yourself, you get to decide who takes pleasure from your body. Yeah, and that might not be the guy you pick up at the bar. Huh? Is that showing that you love yourself? If it does, that's cool. If you love yourself and you're cool with that, that's okay. Just something to think about. Okay? So you are going to learn how to invite someone in on your terms to get pleasure from your body. Not because you want attention. Not because you need someone there to wake up to in the morning. Not because you feel more secure with someone there. Okay, these are all crutches. All of those things are crutches for you not loving you. I told you it was going to be a heavy video. I'm sorry, but if you really want to work on yourself, this is the way to do it. Okay? And if you feel like you need counseling or you need to talk to someone that's non-biased, please do. Get the help that you need. Feel the emotions that are associated with it, because once you feel them, you can let them go. All right? And if you do have memories about things like this, I did do a video recently on how to remove a memory from your memory bank. You can put it away. Okay? This is how you move on. This is how you process those events that happen to you, and you use the lesson from them to propel you forward. This is how you take your power back and you make the decisions as to what goes on with your body. Okay? Once you make those decisions, once you learn to love yourself and decide who and what touches this based on your feelings about yourself, then that person who matches your vibration will come to you. Okay? Remember, like attracts like. So pay attention to who you're attracting to yourself. And that's an indication of where you are in your growth. Sometimes it means being alone for a while, and that might be why that person hasn't shown up for you, is because there's a little bit of work for you to do on yourself. Okay? Heavy stuff, I know. Meant for those who really want to get down and dirty about their awakening process, who really want to get that crap out of there. Those human limitations, we don't need them anymore. You don't need them. You chose them because it helped you to grow. Now you're recognizing that you don't need them anymore. Process them, get them out. Replace them with light and with love and with happiness, with joy, with unconditional love, with forgiveness, yes, with fun. Okay, enough. I'm getting off my soapbox now. And don't forget, always be yourself all the time. Love.